Welcome back. It's always wonderful when you return. Today we are going to help you change from being driven to feeling drawn. Driven means you are relying on your own power and your own plans. Drawn means you have been called by God for a purpose or mission. Another way to think about this distinction is that instead of you controlling all parts of your life, you are led by God. Get ready to take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Each time you come back to rest and renew your mind, you are building a habit which will change your life. As a reminder, if you haven't already, create an easy trigger right beside your bed. It could be as simple as a post-it note next to your phone, or putting your sleeping headphones on your pillow every morning. Shall we get started? Make yourself comfortable. You are releasing your need to control everything in your life. You allow the Lord to lead your thoughts and actions. You are growing in clarity around your purpose. You are trusting the Lord with your life. Get ready to take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Here's an illustration of driven according to the first book of Samuel, chapter 13, verses 7 to 14. Meanwhile, Saul stayed at Gilgal, and his men were trembling with fear. Saul waited there 7 days for Samuel, as Samuel had instructed him earlier, but Samuel still didn't come. Saul realized that his troops were rapidly slipping away. So he demanded,
"Bring me the burnt offering and the peace offerings."
And Saul sacrificed the burnt offering himself. Just as Saul was finishing with the burnt offering, Samuel arrived. Saul went out to meet and welcome him, but Samuel said,
"What is this you have done?"
Saul replied,
"I saw my men scattering from me, and you didn't arrive when you said you would, and the Philistines are at Michmash ready for battle. So I said, the Philistines are ready to march against us at Gilgal, and I haven't even asked for the Lord's help. So I felt compelled to offer the burnt offering myself before you came."
How foolish.
Samuel exclaimed,
You have not kept the command the Lord your God gave you. Had you kept it, the Lord would have established your kingdom over Israel forever. But now your kingdom must end, for the Lord has sought out a man after his own heart. The Lord has already appointed him to be the leader of his people, because you have not kept the Lord's command.
Meditate on what Saul did. Saul was a driven man. Imagine Samuel's words were directed towards you. Let's hear them again. You have not kept the command the Lord your God gave you. Ask the Spirit to reveal to you whether you share any similarities with Saul. Is there an area in your life where you have not kept the Lord's command? Quiet your mind and relax your body and ask God to search you. Get ready to take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's hear a verse where God is drawing out Samuel with his voice. Here's the verse from the first book of Samuel, chapter 3, verses 2 through 10. At that time Eli, whose eyesight had begun to grow dim so that he could not see, was lying down in his own place. The lamp of God had not yet gone out, and Samuel was lying down in the temple of the Lord, where the ark of God was. Then the Lord called Samuel, and he said, "Here I am," and ran to Eli and said,
"Here I am, for you called me."
But he said,
"I did not call, lie down again."
So he went and lay down. And the Lord called again, "Samuel," and Samuel arose and went to Eli and said,
"Here I am, for you called me."
But he said,
"I did not call, my son, lie down again."
Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord, and the word of the Lord had not yet been revealed to him. And the Lord called Samuel again the third time. And he arose and went to Eli and said,
Here I am, for you called me.
Then Eli perceived that the Lord was calling the boy. Therefore Eli said to Samuel,
Go, lie down, and if he calls you, you shall say, Speak, Lord, for your servant hears.
So Samuel went and lay down in his place. And the Lord came and stood, calling as at other times, Samuel, Samuel. And Samuel said,
Speak, for your servant hears.
Get ready to take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. When you inhale, God's quiet calling fills you. With each breath, I want you to exhale any driven spirits within you. Inhale. Exhale. When you inhale, imagine your ears can hear God's still, quiet voice. When you exhale, imagine you're releasing your need for control. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's now pray. Father God, release us from our need for control. Open our ears to hear your voice calling us out. Fill us with your purpose for our life. Let our strength rely on your Spirit and your grace. Amen. As I count down from 10, imagine your mind is opening wider and wider to God's calling for your life. See yourself relying less on your own will and ego, and more on hearing from God. Are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look forward to you returning tomorrow. May God bless you.